Hi everyone, Daneaya Z, June 2nd. I hope you guys are all well. I would like to start off with a really heartfelt thank you. A thank you to everyone that took the time to watch my video yesterday, to comment, to like. I know some people asked to share it on Facebook, and I don't know why I couldn't share it. I have no idea, but I'll figure it out. But just thank you. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. So what I'd like to chat with you guys about today is just a little bit more of my story. I mean, I could talk about my story, that's 47 years. It's a really long story, right? But a little bit more about how I came to find hypnosis, and I'll talk, of course, more about the cigarettes and the weed, because that's kind of what I'd like to offer anybody out there for the month of June. I mean, not just for the month of June, but I'm gonna kind of really talk about it a lot this month, is help setting down something that maybe you might be indulging in a little bit more than you want to, or maybe you're tired of it altogether, right? So I was a food server for 20 years. I started that at the age of 14 at my grandparents' restaurant. My grandparents lived at a little place. They've always lived up north, but where I learned how to serve tables was at a little restaurant on the side of the highway called Windy Point. It's not there anymore. It burned down a little while ago, but it was 2 hours north of Prince George on Highway 97. I learned how to serve tables with tree planters, truck drivers, and tourists. It was a very interesting experience, let me tell you. And interestingly enough, at the age of 14 is when I started to smoke cigarettes, and it's when I started to smoke pot. I think cigarettes came first. I actually started to smoke on my 14th birthday. And believe it or not, for some reason, I decided to start smoking cigarettes to piss my mother off. Way to go. Anyways, my mom was a heavy smoker. Actually, she smoked as long as she was alive. She passed away 2016 with lung cancer. So that was a whole experience in and of itself. But anyways, so my mom had cigarettes laying around everywhere. They were everywhere. There was a pack of cigarettes in just about every room in the house, and she would always get us to go and get her a smoke, right? I have a younger sister and a younger brother. And so it was always around. And what I do remember is taking a cigarette from her in the bathroom. I don't know why, I just have that vision in my head. We were in the bathroom, or I was in the bathroom, and there was Mom Smokes Players Light, and I took one of her cigarettes. And I don't remember anything else about it, but I just remember I'll show her, and I'll start to smoke. And yeah, it was not my finest decision. But anyways, it was over the summer. I went up to my grandparents' restaurant up at Windy Point. I spent a lot of my summers there, and we were going out horseback riding. There was myself, and I don't remember who else there was there, but I was sitting on this horse, and we decided to stop for a smoke. And one of the people that we were with smacked my horse on the butt, and of course the horse spooked, and that just so happened as I was sucking off the cigarette, and it caused me to actually inhale. And I, coughed and hacked and kind of was pissed off at the whole thing. And whomever it was, they looked at me and they said, "Now you're smoking." And I went, Didn't really have a clue what they meant until later, but that was actually the first time that I had truly inhaled a drag off a cigarette. And you know what? I really liked smoking, obviously, because even though I wasn't inhaling, I still smoked. But I enjoyed it. It wasn't until years and years and years later, when I moved through both addictions, that I realized it was the act of smoking that I enjoyed, not necessarily what I was smoking. I just like smoke. And so that was my journey with cigarettes. Now, weed, that's a little bit of a different story, and maybe I will share that one with you guys tomorrow. But leading up to finding hypnosis, I became attuned to a Reiki master, and I became a Satori breathwork practitioner. Now, Satori breathwork is a little bit different than other types of breathwork out there. Both of these events happened within 2 weeks of one another. I was attuned to a Reiki master at the end of May in 2014, and on my 40th birthday, I took myself down to LA, first time I'd ever done anything like that, and I became trained in Satori breathwork. And Satori breathwork is a powerful, powerful modality, not gentle, but oh my gosh, effective. And for some reason, I'm running out of time to record this on my phone, so I'm gonna have to look into that, and that's gonna bring today's video to an end. But again, thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you, and I look forward to chatting with you guys tomorrow. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions or any comments. I really enjoy your feedback. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, you guys.